Guys,
welcome to our first official review, Seriously Cool's first official review.
Yeah.
We've done some videos before, but not an actual review yet, so this is the first one. So what are we reviewing today, Enrique?
Kaze Tuchinu.
With Gesundheit?
Kaze Tuchinu.
Gaze-do?
It's Miyazaki's last movie.
The Wind Rises. I don't know what the hell that was, but
It's the name Japanese, you uncultured swine.
Don't steal it from Allison.
So yeah, this movie is Miyazaki's supposed last movie. I've heard he's threatened retirement before. I hope he doesn't pretend like this last movie. But if this is, in my opinion, it's a good way to go out because really quickly, I loved it.
Yes. Let's talk first about the animation, which was absolutely stunning.
Oh, so good. This was my first.
I have a lot to say about that.
This was my first Miyazaki movie. I love anime. I watched all the shows, stuff like Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, and everything past except One Piece. I don't watch One Piece. I probably never will.
Okay. Okay.
So and I watched Akira. I never really watched any Miyazaki movies. I really want to now.
I saw House Moving Castle and Spirited Away. I liked one of those two. You'll never know which one.
It's Spirited Away.
And what I like about him is that he makes. Actually, what I liked about this film, in contrast to the other films, is that in the other films there's usually a supernatural sort of theme going on with it. In this one, it's very straightforward and realistic, and yet he makes it look as beautiful as the other films did when they were set in more fantastical worlds. So that's impressive.
Yeah, this was a movie actually about this dude build a zero plane. It's an animated movie. It's an animated biopic. That's you'll never see that been done before. Another thing that I love, the movie found a way to create depth in 2D animation and better than most 3D movies, live action. Yeah, they're right, 3D animated movies or even live action movies. And the animation was so beautiful and there was scenes of an earthquake that happened. It was
that was fantastic.
That was so well done. It was just
fantastic.
Everything just stopped and we just saw the house just crumbled. It was very, very beautifully done.
Yes.
And there was dream sequences with him, and he dreamt about this dude Caproni, this Italian plane builder.
Yeah, Caproni must be Italian.
And he was in the dubbed. He was played by Stanley Tucci. So good. It's so good.
Yes.
It's so good.
So good. It's so good.
It's so good. It's so good. Yeah, we saw the dubbed. I heard from other people that subbed is great. Subbed always great.
It's probably fantastic.
But the dub, it didn't take me out of the movie. It was actually very well done. Joseph Gordon-Levitt and the guy from The Office.
John Krasinski.
That guy.
Okay.
They were both great. They were both great in their parts. I really enjoyed them.
Yeah.
The story is so well done. It's a little jumpy.
Yeah, it jumps from one time to another time and in and out of dream sequences, but if you pay enough attention, you get it.
It doesn't say most movies 5 years later or 2 years later or next month.
Yeah.
It's just it's pretty much you have to keep up with the movie.
There's usually one or two lines of dialogue before transition, so if you miss those two lines, then you're probably a little lost.
And it was but overall, it's still very well done. The animation is great. The story is great.
Mm-hmm.
The character development in this movie, I thought it was very well done. It's mostly for the main guy. Other people, not really, but the main guy really has some really good character development. And we could see in his struggle in the beginning because he has bad eyesight and he can't do a plane with bad eyesight. He just starts building planes, and him seeing his realizations of building planes because he's obsessed with planes and he sees planes everywhere. He's eating fish. There's a bone. A plane. He looks up. Planes, he just dreams and lives planes.
He likes planes.
He likes planes. He likes trains.
He likes trains.
It was so well done. So well showing us the visualizing it. I thought it was absolutely fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Love this movie. Love
yes, and all the supporting characters are fun too. There's the main character. I can't remember the name. Sorry, for the life of me, I can't.
Right.
But there's the main character.
Hiro. It's Hiro.
Zero. I don't know.
It's Hiro.
Oh my God, Hiro's making zero planes. Yo. They did that on purpose.
How? The guy was in real life.
I don't know. They did it though.
It's based on the guy called Hiro who made zero planes.
Maybe the zero planes were named after him. Boom. Okay. So
okay, go ahead.
Okay, so his friend It's a lot of fun when they're in the same room together. A friend played by John Krasinski. They're like, you know, best buddies. Sometimes they clash, but like playfully, and they just build off of each other's ideas. There's his boss, little tiny dude.
I love that.
The funniest dude in the movie.
He's like Mr. Incredible's boss if he
Yes.
wasn't that much of a douche.
It was hilarious.
It was like a Mr. Incredible's boss and Edna from The Incredibles. Like them, same hair. It was hilarious. I love that.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Great.
And
It was
then
great.
like you're introduced to this character like somewhat in the beginning of the film, but then reintroduced later on. There's a wide berth. Is his soon-to-be wife, lover person.
That
Her
character
whole-
broke.
Yeah,
my
her
heart.
character is. Her whole story is incredibly sad. It's a very sad movie.
It's very sad, but it's very realistic, and that's the most and like the best thing I liked about this movie, and I will say this forever, because I kind of have to. It's that the movie didn't have to be animated. It was animated because Miyazaki loves animation. He loves the field of animation, and he wanted to make a movie like an animated movie based on someone's life. This movie could have been live action, but it wasn't. It could have been. It would have been fine live action because all the main things was like an earthquake, which can be done, and airplanes collapsing, which can be done. But Miyazaki was like, no, I want to make this animated because I love this so much and I care about animation. And he did it, and it looked beautiful, and it's just amazing. I loved it. I loved it.
It's true.
So Tom, what'd you give it?
I'm gonna give this a solid 8 out of 10 airplanes.
Got it because it's flying. He makes them.
You mean that he likes airplanes? Wind rises them.
Okay. I give it an 8.7.
Airplanes.
I like airplanes. So like chop like the last
That's
wing.
a good majority of the airplane.
Yeah,
Except for the past
I like decimals, so I'm using decimals. That's gonna be our rating out of 10, but he can do whatever, and I can do whatever between that. We can give zeros, and we will give zeros.
It'll happen.
Twilight.
When they remake that shit.
So that's our review of The Wind Rises, Kaze
Yes.
Tuchino, or however you pronounced it.
Kate tutti tu. Kaiser Koze.
Excuse me, John Travolta.
Kaiser Soze.
Yeah, that was it. Thanks for watching. Like, favorite, subscribe, share with your friends.
Do all that stuff, please. Okay, bye.